What's up, Wildcats? I'm Diamond Sampson, and you're watching a special edition of the Wildcat Weekly. This week is all about the Miss K-State competition. You'll get to learn more about the meaning behind the crown and how this organization helps not only our community, but people on the other side of the world. Make sure you stick around because we have a special visitor here, the one and only Miss K-State 2016. But first, here's some background information about how the competition works. Delta Upsilon has been holding this event for 4 years with the help of UPC and other sponsors. Any K-State woman can enter the competition to represent her organization either by nomination or simply applying. There are a few eligibility guidelines, but you can find those on the Miss K-State website. The first 20 eligible women who apply get to compete. Let's check out this year's contestants, and then we will break down how the competition works.
I used to be so happy, but without you here, I feel so low.
Who will it really be?
Come see who will win the 2016 title.
Miss K-State must have
Class,
talent, poise,
confidence,
intelligence,
school spirit.
20 outstanding women are competing.
Only one will get the crown. The stakes are higher than ever. This is an event you don't want to miss.
My name is Brittany Hilfiger.
My name is Marley Brown.
My name is Molly Bassett.
My name is Clarissa Cadvillo.
My name is Abby Giles.
And I'm the next Miss K-State.
And I'm the next Miss K-State.
Come to see who wins.
Tuesday, April 12th.
8 p.m.
McCain Auditorium.
Come and see.
Me.
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 No matter what happens,
No matter who wins,
I will bleed purple.
I will cheer on the Cats.
I will be part of the K-State family.
Till the day I die.
Till the day I die. Till the day I die.
There are 4 rounds of the competition. The first is the Wildcat round, where each contestant gets to introduce herself, the organization she's representing, and why she's proud to bleed purple. Next is the talent round. Each woman has 2 minutes to show off and wow the judges. The contestants that make it to round 4 get to express their dream jobs in the career round. Last but not least is the question round, where each woman gets to randomly pick a question out of a bowl and answer it on the spot. Now that you know a little more about how the competition works, I'm sure you may be wondering how this helps communities both locally and globally. Check out this video Delta Upsilon created to explain where the proceeds go. Their national philanthropy is called Global Service Initiative.
The Global Service Initiative functions as Delta Upsilon's international philanthropy and service project.
GSI offers DU members a unique opportunity to engage in direct service in developing nations while uniting our actions to the principles of our fraternity.
Right now, the focus of our service is in Jamaica. What many people do not know is that outside of the tourism and resort destinations, Jamaica's infrastructure maintenance in its schools and communities is underfunded and in need of help.
Brothers from across the nation come together as one to work on the service project. It's great to raise awareness from home, but it's even better to actually be there serving and seeing the impact being made. It really adds value to what we're doing here at K-State.
So on the trip we took to Treasure Beach, we started laying concrete for a netball court so that the children would have a safe place to play.
We finished up renovations on the school and then started building a dining pavilion for the children to eat in.
One of my favorite memories on the trip was hanging out with a little guy named Janoy in Treasure Beach and talking about Jackie Chan and WWE movies and old Western films. It was really cool to see them exploring our culture as much as we were learning about and soaking up their culture.
All of the funds raised at the Miss K-State competition go directly towards purchasing the supplies needed to complete the various projects at our work sites.
The fundraising we're doing here tonight will make a huge impact in improving the quality of life in communities around the world.
On behalf of the men of Delta Upsilon, we'd like to thank you for
attending the Miss K-State competition,
giving to the Global Service Initiative,
and supporting our founding principles.
To Kai Theta.
Justice, our foundation.
you so much, Delta Youth Salon, and we are very, very, very grateful, and we are happy. You gave me hope that it is not over and there is another opportunity, so we are very, very, very grateful for your help.
It looks like they really are making an impact on the world. But this competition also helps support the Manhattan community. Let's hear from last year's first place winner to learn more about her journey as Miss K-State 2015.
This is the
Ashley Wilmoth, and I am your Miss K-State 2015. I am currently a junior studying accounting, and I'm originally from Wichita, Kansas. Last year, I represented my sorority, Alpha Delta Pi.
I'm so proud and honored to represent a sorority whose founding principles of scholarship, leadership, service, and sisterhood are still alive in our sisterhood today.
And it was just so amazing to be able to see how much support I had from all of my sisters. It was really neat to look out in the crowd and see cutouts of my face and posters and signs everywhere, and just to see their support and know that they were behind me was an amazing experience. I did clog dancing for my talent, and I've been dancing since I was 3 years old, but I didn't start clog dancing until I was 7, and I've loved it ever since. I did it until I was 18, so it was really fun with the Miss K-State competition to get to be back on stage clogging and performing again. I had never done pageants or anything like that before, and so it was a very different experience, but also a lot of fun. But I think my favorite part was definitely getting to know the 19 other contestants so well. These were women from across campus that I probably would not have met or had such a close relationship with otherwise. When I heard my name called as Miss K-State 2015, I was in complete shock. I didn't imagine that I would win. It was really exciting getting my name called, and I think even more exciting getting to be crowned by one of my sisters, Abby, made it even more special. It's been such a great experience to hold the title as Miss K-State. I think just because I get to represent a university that I love and adore so much, it's really neat to be able to do appearances on and off campus. This year's Miss K-State, I rode in a convertible for the homecoming parade. I made an appearance at the Children's Carnival, which was so much fun. I went to an elementary school and read books to little kids, represented the university at the GTM National Sales Meeting. I will be competing within K-State's Dancing with the Stars. And no matter where I went with the crown, there always seemed to be little kids that would run over and want to get a picture taken with me or have an autograph signed. This year I wanted to start a new tradition with the contestants of Miss K-State. I wanted to show them exactly what the philanthropy was behind the Miss K-State competition. So to benefit GSI, we all got together and wrote letters for the children in Jamaica as well as made bracelets. So what's next for me? Well, I guess I'll still be here for another year to receive my undergraduate and then hopefully staying around for the master's program. And then hopefully going to work for an accounting firm someday. But as for everything in Miss K-State, I really just can't wait to see kind of what this program progresses into and what the competition can become in my next few years here. I know it's already grown a lot the past couple years and can't wait to see where else it'll go. My time as Miss K-State 2015 is up, but I'm so excited to see what's in store for the 2016 winner.
To fly.
It's almost time for the moment you've been waiting for, to hear from this year's winner, who will hold the title until next spring. But first, check out what she did in the talent round that impressed the judges and got the audience excited.
Now it's time for our wrap-up. Let's give it everything we've got. Ready? Begin.
Artificial amateurs, aren't it all amazing? Analytically, I assault, animate things. Broken barriers bounded by the bomb beat. Buildings are broken, basically I'm bombarding. Casually create catastrophes, casualties canceling. Cats got the canopies collapsing. Detonated, dime-a-dank, daily doing dough. Demonstrations, done data on the down low. Eating other editors with each each and every energetic, epileptic episode, elevated etiquette, furious, fat, fabulous, fantastic, flurries of funk felt, feeding the fanatics, gift got great, global goods gone glorious, getting godly in his game with the glorious, hit 'em high, hella high, historical, hey, Holocaust hits, hear 'em holler at your homeboy, imitators idolize, I intimidate in an instant, I'll rise in an irate, say, juicing on my jams like Jerry Curl, jocking joints justly, it's just me, writing my journals, kindly I'm kindling all kinds of ink on, karate kick type Brits in my kingdom, let me live a long life, lyrically, lessons is learn lame, louses just loose to my livery, my mind makes marvelous, smooth, massive, marvel and move, Benny Mock would have mastered, nap knowing I'm nice naturally, knack never lack, make noise nationally, operation, opposition, off, not optical, out of sight, out of mind, wide beaming opticals, perfected poems, powerful punchlines, plummeting, petty pot of puffs, in my prime, quick, quaint quotes, keep quiet, it's quantum, we're late, got it, what do we got it, really raw raps, rising up rapidly, riding the rushing radio activity, super scientific sound serves off, sound things super far, sounds that are soft, tails 10 times talented, too tough, take that challengers, get a tune up, universal, unique, untouched, unadulterated, the raw, uncut, verb by sword, victorious, valid, violate vibes that are vain, make it vanish, while I'm all well, what a wise wordsmith, just weaving up words, weed it up, I'm a wordsmith, Xerox, some X-radiation notes, extra large, X-height letters, and xylophone tones, yellowback, yak mouth, young ones, yards, yesterday's lawn yard, cell, our yawn, zigzag zombie, zoom into my zenith, zero and zen, thoughts over cells, right there!
I'm now here with rap star and Miss K-State 2016, Christine Rock. Thank you for being here, Christine.
I'm so excited.
First off, can you just tell us how you got involved with Miss K-State?
Yeah, definitely. Some representatives from Delta Upsilon came to my chapter, Kappa Alpha Theta, and said that they were having this competition that they've had for, this is the 4th year now, and they said that we should nominate a woman we thought would be a good representation of our chapter, someone we wanted to put on a stage for all of the Greek community and the K-State community to see, and to go through certain rounds of talent and career and things like that. And so our chapter voted that evening, and then I was selected as our contestant, and the rest is history.
So what organization did you represent?
Kappa Alpha Theta,
okay.
Fraternity.
Okay, so what was how did you prepare for this, being part of Miss K-State?
Well, I had about a month from my nomination and application until the actual event last Tuesday, so a week from today. Wow. So it's been a whole week. But so in about the month-ish prior, I had to decide on a talent first. That was the hardest part, because I've said in other interviews, I can kind of sing, I can sort of dance, I can do those things, but I didn't know if I could really separate myself out with those talents. So I asked my friends, just send me any random ideas you have. I'm so open. Whatever you can find, I'm up for anything. And then my big and my sorority, Hannah, sent me this video of Daniel Radcliffe rapping alphabet aerobics on Jimmy Fallon, and I love both of those individuals. And it was 2 minutes, which is how much time I had. I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I'm gonna do. It looks really hard, but I have time. I can do this. I can memorize things. I can do this.
That's
and so
perfect.
With a whole lot of different things getting it in my head, but eventually it's in there, and it's in there for good.
Did you make any new friendships being part of Miss K-State?
Definitely, yeah, all of the girls were awesome. They were so cool. Everybody was in it together, because we were all kind of nervous. We were all kind of apprehensive about being on a stage, presenting ourselves, representing the organizations we love and wanting to do that as best we could. But I didn't really sense any weird competition or anyone trying to one-up anyone. It was, we're all a big family trying to do the best we could.
Has this ever been your dream to be Miss K-State? Is this a dream come true for you?
It's kind of a dream I never knew I had. I didn't even know it was a thing until I went through recruitment, actually. Abby, I met during recruitment week, actually. I thought she was a really cool person, but then I didn't really think much more of it until I saw her face attached to the words Miss K-State on Facebook, a week or so later. I was like, what? I didn't even know you could do that. That's so cool. And then, fast forward 2 years later, I'm that person too. So kind of funny how that worked out.
What do you hope to accomplish during your term?
I think a lot of it is to definitely support Delta Upsilon's philanthropy of GSI, the Global Service Initiative, as well as Theta's philanthropy, CASA, the Court Appointed Special Advocates, which we have our philanthropy this coming Saturday. Very exciting, CASA Palooza. Shameless plug there. But my personal passion is in food security and fighting hunger on a large scale, which I mentioned in my career round as part of the competition, but it's so real to me. I'm studying food science and political science and see a lot of ways that those skills can transcend into a career to try to minimize people who are having to go without food for whatever reason.
And the judges really like that. Do you have anything else about that you want to go more in depth for people to hear about?
Definitely. I think it's important to understand that this is not just something that you only see in certain states, certain countries, certain parts of the world. It's something that happens here on K-State's campus. There's been a number of surveys recently with our own K-State students. It's somewhere between 30 to 40% of our students are food insecure, which means they don't have a readable amount of good quality, affordable food on a daily basis, which is really concerning because there are so many different ways that students need to be paying money, whether that be school books, tuition, transportation, all these things, and have food be one of those that they have to go without in order to be able to pay for a textbook, in order to be able to afford, to take a class that they want to. That should not be a decision they have to be making, especially when we have a campus with so many resources as we do. So one thing that a friend and I and a group of K-State students have started on our campus for about a year now is the Food Recovery Network, which is a group that takes food from the local, or not the local, the campus, one of our campus dining halls, I guess you'd call it, the performance table, which is where the athletes eat, and they have a certain amount of food that they don't get served in the evenings, and so the food that they won't be serving or needing to just throw away because they don't have the storage capacity, or they just are able to give it up, they'll give to us, and we'll drive it downtown to a certain two churches and the emergency shelter as well in town. And so we try to make sure that that food, if it's going to be going to waste anyway, can get to a place that can really use it. So that's when we've been able to kind of maybe not eliminate, but reduce the hunger in our community. But the goal would be to eventually have either some sort of pantry on campus, which there are certain really, really strong steps towards. But I think feeding the world is the best first step to making for a better world.
You're definitely paying it forward with that. That's actually amazing.
Thanks.
Is there anything else you would like to say, or any advice you have for someone who wants to become Miss K-State next year?
Definitely. I think everyone always says, be true to yourself, but they're judging you based on who you are as a person and how you represent yourself as well as your organization. So just focus on what makes you you, what makes you different, what makes you special and unique, and play to those strengths as well as you can, because the judges will notice and the crowd will get excited about it.
Now, I hate to put you on the spot, but before we go, do you want to drop some bars, some rhymes for us?
I pretty much only know the one rap, I'm sad to say, but did you have the clip to roll it, or do you want me to do the...
Do it just a little bit, just a little snippet of it?
Sure. Do I need to look somewhere?
No, just go ahead.
Okay. All right, so it starts with A, if you haven't heard. So it goes A through Z. It starts with, artificial amateurs, aren't it all amazing? Analytically, I assault, animate things. Broken barriers bounded by the bomb beat. Buildings are broken, basically I'm bombarding. It goes on and on. But
that is so good. I don't think I'd be able to sit there and learn all that.
So much. One of my closest friends, Deanna, was up there with me holding these cards with the letters, and she was getting me so pumped. She made the entire performance, I'm sure of it.
No, I think definitely you did. People really loved you for that. I love you for that.
I had so much fun with it. I can't even tell you.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today.
I'm so glad I could.
Yeah. Well, that's all I have for Wildcat Weekly this week. Come back next week and check us out. I'm Diamond Sampson.